Power bill high? We'll tell you why.
Well, another beautiful day in Sydney today after all the rain we've been having. And for our job today, our customer's bill was around $680 for the quarter. So they spent around $53 a week. So it's not too bad, but the customer got us because they're concerned if their hot water is running properly, as well as their solar. So we're going to test them through the week, as well as their other circuits, and compare it with their bill. See what else they could change to save energy and money. So let's transition into the future, if it was only that easy. And let's have a look at their report. So looking at our results, you can see they drew 266.35 kilowatts an hour. And that cost them $90.59 for the week, and that supply charge was $6.21 according to their rates. And I can see a big difference between our results and their bill. So we're gonna have to look at why, but let's check out power. So their power cost them $39.69 for the week, energy $116.68. Let's have a look at that. There we go, $39.69. Looks like the drive's about $3.84. House rear $14.77. House front $3.57. Kitchen $17.50. It's actually pretty good results. See why there's a green lightning bolt on it. Let's have a look at lighting. Pretty cheap, $3.76. Energy $11.06, so that's looking great. We got the house rear, the house front, so no dramas there. Cooking's very cheap, which is great. $2.43, $7.14. All right, let's have a look at my favorite, aircon. $23.79 for the week, $69.96. Looks like they just had the ducted system there. Oh, no, look at that graph. Look at that line. Why is it hovering from the bottom? I wonder if that's going to be in our old recommendation page. But first, let's have a look at hot water. $20.92 for the week, $61.52. It's not too bad, actually. That was a main concern. $20.86, and that's on control load. Let's have a look at the recommendation page. Oh, look, there you go. Ducted aircon, of course. Standby power. Now, not everyone's going to have this issue, but again, there's a small element that heats the oil in compressors. And from what I've been told, this will use a small amount of energy. In this case, looking at our values, we've got 72, 42, 64, so around 180 watts. And combining that with their rates, that's actually around $10.29 per week. Aircon technicians say don't turn off the breaker, but hey, things cost money, so I'll leave that up to you, because I know what I'd do. Okay, let's work out what's happening with solar. So the solar page shows we don't have sent to grid values, but the solar meter on the board showed 102 was sent to the grid. So I did some digging and had a look at our data under solar, the inverter there. Saw around 60 watts was running at night, which can't be feeding the home because there's no sun, so it must be taking from the grid, which threw our values out. Because usually I see around 0 to 10 watts, but not this high. So our software had to be adjusted to accompany that, and thankfully for this job, from the solar meter, we were able to work out an estimated result. So with our results minus the control load and estimated solar to the house, we can see we're much closer to the meter number now. A bit higher than the meter, but as long as it's not the other way around, we are in the clear. With that being said, we see they're sending more energy to the grid than they are using on the house, so a battery would suit them here, because at the moment they only get 3 cents back per kilowatt hour. So finally with their hot water, it's not looking too bad, but just having a look at the graph there, it does seem to spike a lot, so lowering the thermostat can definitely help reduce some of those spikes, and even getting a timer installed on the board can help them to be more in control of when it's operating. So the customer got a better look at their energy usage, saw their solar was running, and what changes could be made to their hot water.